Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we go. Last game for the Warriors. They pick up the W against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the one spot. And the shot is good. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here for the Warriors. And here are the Rockets now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own head. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled his team's rise to greatness.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Curry kicks to Green. Bogut the pass to Green. Outside for Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Modiunas with the steal. Harden dishes to Beverly. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Howard. Pass to Modiunas. Harden outside. Harden missing again.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Here is Harden following the basket by Stephen Curry. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously, injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past two seasons.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Bogut. The feed to Green. Lets it fly from 18. Shot is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's two fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. The game now all time. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And stolen by Howard. Here's Beverly, and Thompson sends it back. Pass to Barnes. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Harden. Rockets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. He dishes it to Beverly. Back to Harden. Pass to Modiunas. Rocket 6. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Modiunas has got his first points of the night. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Livingston passes to Thompson. To the inside. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Screen by Howard. Harden draws the double. Howard dishes to Moniunas. He feeds it to Harden. To the middle. And Howard with the stuff.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Now here is Bogut. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Livingston kicks to Green. Here is Livingston, defended by Beverly. Takes it from 10. Livingston, no luck. Houston in the lead. Beverly with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Howard can't hit. Green up on top, guarded by Harden. Thompson passes to Bogut. Unloads. Barnes can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Cuts off the pass. The Warriors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Livingston. Rockets with the rebound. Last time they met in Houston.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, you knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut, and it's Iguodala in for Barnes. And the officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that play.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And with Harden in the playoffs, it was an all-or-nothing situation at times. He definitely stole some games for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
Now here's Iguodala. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Golden State moving it around. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Harden's got 8 points.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Wasted no time on that one.
And, you know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, a dozen turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
There's a screen by Moniunas. Howard with a screen on Thompson. Harden dishes to Howard. Warriors with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
On the wing, Harden. Beverly up top. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Warriors trail by 8. Dishes to Ezeli. Feeds it to Green. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Green, the screen. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, Iguodala with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Iguodala's got 5 points so far. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Beverly. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Good. And that's 10 points for James Harden.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice catch. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And here's Jones following Draymond Green's three. It's Harden with the drive. Goes back up.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Curry passes to Thompson. Curry dishes to Iguodala. And it's off from three-point range.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
And here's Lawson after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. The three from Harden. They get it back. Capella kicks to Harden. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Rebounding's going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets just a moment ago. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. You think back to the 2009 draft, the Thunder selecting James Harden third overall, and there was some second guessing there.
Yeah, and Tyreek Evans, Kevin, taking a pick after him on Rookie of the Year. But with time, Harden's talent is proven out, and you could argue he should have gone first in that draft.
Houston making a switch here. Brewers checked in. The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And, you know, you think of Harden on the Thunder. They didn't want to give him that max contract, but it's hard to argue that he's not worth every penny.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here. There's the screen. Jones, no one around him. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And guys, when you talk to other players on the Rockets, James Harden more and more becoming a vocal leader. I mean, tremendous confidence and swagger and determination, but that confidence can be contagious, and it's allowing him now to be a leader on this team.
And the rejection by Ezeli. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Good on the triple. Iguodala's got 10.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Some changes for Golden State. Speights checked in for Festus Ezeli. And LeBoy Allen subbed in for Looney. Count the bucket. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Outside Curry. In the corner, Miles with it. He kicks it to Iguodala. Jacks up a three. Another three for Golden State.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And now let's hear from Ty Lawson talking about the balanced attack of this Denver Nuggets.
We do have a team type of game, you know, everybody scoring spread.
Well, that was the game plan a couple years ago when Denver was good enough to make the playoffs and Ty Lawson was at the control.
You know, but not enough firepower to be able to sustain with the elite teams, say like the Warriors or the Rockets. Ty Lawson, a solid, dependable player in our league, but this is still a league where you need your superstars to win rings.
Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Patrick Beverley. He's out there with Corey Brewer. Howard is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Capella in at the 4.
And Corey Brewer, guys, out of Florida. Remember, won those 2 national championships, teaming up with Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Terrific quickness, and that rangy frame makes him a disruptive defender. Great versatility as well on that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And a switch here also for Houston. Moniunas is checked in. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Corey Brewer was the 7th pick in the 2007 draft. He's never really reached that star caliber so many had predicted.
Yeah, you know, his offense has held him back a bit. He's a bit erratic at that end of the floor. Not a great shooter. Slashes effectively well. He's most effective in transition.
Indeed. Here's Livingston, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
Offensive rebound. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 9 points.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Livingston passes to Green. Here is Livingston, defended by Beverly. From deep, Miles, rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's the 3, and he gets it to go. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the wide open shot from Green. Brewer with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Moniunas dishes to Brewer. There's Beverly, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverly, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details of becoming a better playmaker, becoming a guy that has coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations.
There's the bucket. Good. Moniunas has got his second basket.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Here's Livingston. Got a piece of it. Moniunas with the steal. Thompson against Beverly. It's Ariza on the wing. They get the rebound. And another shot. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Warriors trail by 10. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Ariza with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Thompson for the triple. Rockets with the rebound. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Thompson's got 9.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Beverly. Harden outside. And another 3 for Houston.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Bogut with a screen on Beverly. Livingston passes to Bogut, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Andrew Bogut.
Festus Ezeli.
Here's Green, 5 on the clock. The Rockets pull it in. Harden's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
He's looking for Howard and finds him. The second chance effort, and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
Kevon Looney.
Post that money. Post it.
Now Moniunas. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the 3. It's a pretty valuable commodity. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jones checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Moniunas. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Thompson left side. The pass to Looney. Fires the 3. They get it again. Ezeli dishes to Livingston. On the wing, Thompson. Ariza covering. Here is Livingston. 9 points last game. Second shot opportunity. Cannot hit. Lawson with the defensive effort there.
You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40. Mostly because he only took 3s, or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting 3s.
Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ariza. Harden outside. The dish to Smith. It's tipped. Here's Jones. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jones has got his second bucket.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. And did he deliver on that end? He was usually matched up against the opponent's best wing scorer, and he had the highest steals average of his career, almost 2 a game. Add to that, he is a knockdown shooter from beyond the arc.
Kicks to Barnes. Now the feed to Livingston. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. Lays it in off the breakaway. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Azili and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Terrence Jones. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Curry's checked in for Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And it's Terrence Jones with the finish.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Spates checked in for the Warriors.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro, so still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Count that one.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Rockets leading by 16. And Lawson, here we go. Here's Capella. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And they start a long road journey there. That'll be the first of a 7-game road trip. Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Smith, no luck. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. That's good. 7 points for Steph Curry.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the basket by Harden.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. You know, that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the 3.
The shot by Lawson, wide open. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Golden State moving it around. The shot by Spates, nobody around. Misses the 3. Rockets leading by 15. There's a good screen. Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Harden missing again.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And he gets it to go.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Curry against Harden. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And the rejection by Smith. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 11 points for Terrence Jones.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Curry outside. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Harden, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Iguodala kicks to Spates. Shot to stop the run. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Spates. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Outside Curry. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And released it in time, but it's off the mark.
Guys, I'm here with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 21 points, 5 rebounds. That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
The Splash Brothers are the guards. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low, and it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. No coverage that time. 16 points for Steph Curry.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Unis's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
He trains the quick shot. 18 points for Steph Curry.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
It's stolen by Bogut, pushing it up. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 20 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Knocks it loose. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Beverly, the pass to Unis. Three-pointer. The putback, and Howard with the stuff.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and guys, not wasting any time, just straight back up with it.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. Back to Barnes. And here's Green outside. Rockets with the rebound.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
They double him with Green. Here's Ariza. Offensive rebound. Harden puts up the baby hook. Launches a three. Ariza with the buckets. Ariza's got 10 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him. You know, he just, like every other coach, gets sand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Clark, last season we saw Unis make some nice strides.
Yeah, a big uptick in his scoring efficiency, Kevin. Both his shooting from beyond the arc and from within the arc increased.
And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
You simply have to be able to box out better than that.
Yeah, second chance points, clearly the difference in this game. The effort has not been equal to this point. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And Montañez actually showing a newfound post repertoire there. I mean, he's deceptive. He has hooks and pump fakes, little up and unders. The Rockets looked to him for offense when they weren't playing through Harden.
Curry's shot is good.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Beverly against Curry. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Here's Barnes.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. They double him with Green. Here's Howard, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is, always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
And, Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Outside Curry, passes it to Barnes. He dishes it to Green. Good D by Ariza.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Screen by Howard. Fires the three. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Brewer. And that's 13 points for Trevor Ariza.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Beverly, the pass to Ariza. He feeds it to Howard. Pass to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Howard setting the pick for Beverly. And the rejection by Ezeli. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in. And Smith subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Feeds to Ezeli. Dishes it to Thompson. Here's Green. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
The Rockets making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Who's watching here?
Curry against Beverly.
And, guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. You know, Beverly is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Brewer. Here's Jones. And the rejection by Ezeli. On its way from Curry for 2. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's foul number 2 for him. And Beverly plucked out of Europe by the Rockets. Clark, he signed a new contract this past offseason.
And a nice value for the Rockets, Kevin. I mean, he's a player whose impact on the game really transcends the stat sheet. That's often the case for those guys that are all defense caliber players.
The shot's good from Lawson.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
There's Green, plenty of space. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Green's got 10.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Lawson outside. Pass to Capella. Smith outside. Houston moving the ball around. Lawson dishes to Smith. Kicks it out to Jones. But they'll get another chance.
That's how to bang down low. His hard work gives him another possession.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And 12 points for Draymond Green.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Lawson outside. He kicks it to Brewer. Curry brings the double. To the paint. Brewer, good. Brewer's got 7 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Smith drives in, open and close, and nails it. And now it's a 10-point Rocket lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And they will call over the back on the play.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Lavoy Allen comes in for Draymond Green. And it's C.J. Miles in for Thompson.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And Brewer kicks to Lawson. Screen by Smith. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen. Warriors trail by 12. The pass to Spates. Here's Curry with the 3. Smith with the defensive effort.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And here's Iguodala outside. No good. Rockets leading by 15. And here is Brewer. He's got 7. It's tipped. Capella, the pass to Jones. Lawson against Curry. And Lawson, here we go. No good from 11 feet.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Curry dishes to Miles. Curry kicks to Allen. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Spates the pass to Allen. Trying to get back on track. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Smith. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And that's now 17 points for Josh Smith. Here's Curry with the three, and the shot is good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And he recovers it. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead as they end the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
And Harden wide open. He shoots, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Warriors trail by 13. Curry kicks to Green. The tray. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target. You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was third in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid and spectacular years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Here's Barnes, rebounded by Howard.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And Beverly kicks to Modiunas. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Livingston dishes to Bogut. Out to Thompson. The feed to Barnes. The drive by Green. Bogut the pass to Livingston. Poked away, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rockets leading by 16. Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
It's Harden with the drive. Ariza has the open look. It's Ariza on the wing. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 15 points for Trevor Ariza. Warriors trail by 15. Livingston kicks to Bogut. Out to Thompson. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. It's tipped. There's the dish to Bogut. Just 5 on the clock. Livingston, no luck. Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him.
And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Howard is still Clark, an efficient rebounder, still prolific in fact, but he's no longer dominant. Last year he had not one 20-plus rebound game. Tell me the last time that happened.
Well, you know, this being Dwight's 12th season in the league, Kevin, a lot of wear and tear on him. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he's still very much more than serviceable. Wants to get a ring, and he's doing his part to try to make that happen.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
It's Harden with the drive. And slammed in by Howard.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Green outside. The Rockets pull it in. Moniunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Beverly kicks to Ariza. Fires from the corner. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Back to Barnes. Launches it. The shot misses. And Houston the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Houston moving it around. And the shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 16.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts. And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. But Dwight Howard had that back surgery, and he's had knee trouble, and he is no longer quite as dominant, Clark, as the player we saw back in certainly his younger days in Orlando.
Yeah, but nonetheless, Kevin, he's still in the conversation for best centers in the NBA. I think he remains a superstar big man when he's healthy.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes against Harden. Ariza with it. Now here's Beverly. And Houston again with the bucket.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Curry with the 3. That is good. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Beverly, the pass to Ariza. Got a piece of it. And now Iguodala running the floor all by himself. And it's sent back by Howard. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Beverly with the ball. That's good. Moniunas has got 14 points now in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Harden kicks to Beverly. Passes to Moniunas. Here's Harden. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Barnes. And it's sent back by Howard. Now Beverly kicks it to Moniunas. Leaves the dishes to Beverly. Houston gets it back. Can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The 3 from Barnes. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got his 4th assist in this one. Beverly against Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Barnes. And Bogut slams it in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
And Howard, here we go. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut, the pass to Curry. Back to Bogut, to the inside. Stolen by Harden, and it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Ariza. Steph Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 14. Thompson for the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 25 points for Klay Thompson. Harden kicks to Moniunas. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Ariza. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ariza's got 11 in the second half.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
The drive by Green. Thompson inside the line. Tries again, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 20 points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Moniunas' shot is good.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
This Warriors squad struggling. Curry dishes to Green. Iguodala, the pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Iguodala left side. Green kicks to Curry. To the middle. Here's Bogut. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
It's Curry with the drive. Iguodala outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Beverly, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Green, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the strike. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Curry against Beverly, and Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin. Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. 12 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Curry, wide open, hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Beverly against Curry. And that one's good. Beverly.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
The key here, Clark, second chance points.
Well, they pounded the offensive glass, and Kevin, I also think they won the 50-50 balls, too.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first two.
And I think it says a lot about them that they were able to salvage this game. When you drop the first two against a team, you can often get down on yourself. They overcame that mental roadblock and were impressive in doing so.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for James Harden. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. From deep. No good. And Houston the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Bogut. Looney comes in for Harrison Barnes. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Steph Curry. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out.
Warriors foul call. Steph Curry.
The first one falls.
Shooting from Golden State. Ty Lawson.
Both shots good from the stripe. It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. Here's Lawson. So we see the Rockets taking.
Dwight coming.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, James Harden. Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, everyone wanted to come.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.